Ever wondered how your favorite imported coffee or that exotic fruit from halfway across the world affects your country's economy? Well, that's where the concept of balance of trade comes in. Imagine this. You've set up a lemonade stand. You sell your lemonade to your neighbors, earning a nice little income. That's your export. But to make your lemonade, you buy sugar, lemons and ice from the local grocery store. That's your import. Now, if you earn more from selling lemonade than you spend on ingredients, you're in a trade surplus. But if it's the other way around, you're in a trade deficit. Now apply this concept to a whole country. That's the balance of trade. It's the difference between what a country earns from its exports, like cars, technology, oil or even services, and what it spends on its imports, like raw materials, food or machinery. A country with a trade surplus, meaning it exports more than it imports, can accumulate wealth. It's like our lemonade stand turning a profit. But a country with a trade deficit, importing more than it exports, might have to borrow to pay for those imports. That's like our lemonade stand running at a loss and needing a loan to keep going. But why does this matter? Well, a trade surplus can lead to job creation in industries that export goods and services. It can also lead to an appreciation of the country's currency, making imports cheaper. On the other hand, a trade deficit can mean that a country is consuming more than it produces, which might lead to job losses if industries can't compete with cheaper imported goods. However, it's not as black and white as it sounds. A trade deficit isn't always bad, and a trade surplus isn't always good. It all depends on the specific circumstances of each country. For instance, a developing country might run a trade deficit while it imports machinery and technology to build its industries. Meanwhile, a mature economy with a trade surplus might face challenges from an overvalued currency, making its exports more expensive. So, to sum up, the balance of trade is a vital indicator of a country's economic health. It tells us whether a country is spending more than it's earning from foreign trade or vice versa. It can influence job creation, the value of a country's currency, and even its geopolitical power. Remember the lemonade stand and you'll always understand the basics of balance of trade. It's not just about numbers on a balance sheet. It's about the flow of goods, services and money that connects us all in the global economy. So the next time you enjoy that imported coffee or exotic fruit, you'll know there's a lot more to it than meets the eye.